welcome to episode 34 of Series 6 of Master League Story Mode. And today we've got a very big test. Whoa, Tim, easy. Oi, smash that like button, you've been slacking. Alright, cheers. Okay, thanks Tim. That's an early one, but yeah, I mean, you might as well go and smash that like button now before we get into this one. I've heard that it's good luck as well for the Ponte Britanos, so, you know, probably should get that done. And before we get into the games, as I was saying, we do have a huge test today as we go away to top of the table Corinthians. That is a big one. But let's go and check the messages first. The scout's back, and they've got potentially one player for us. This is a keeper. So boring. So boring. We've got to turn this off now. We're going to get a free transfer keeper, aren't we, really, for a second keeper? I think I'm after a central midfielder, actually. I mean, we've got plenty, but still, I feel like there's a special one out there. Maybe in Argentina. Maybe we're putting too many eggs in our Argentina scouting basket at the moment. And actually, how long do we have until we need to start thinking about that? Well, we've got only a couple of episodes, actually. This episode and the next one, then we're into the transfer window. Next episode, I'll have a proper look. I still think a DMF is necessary. A right back and a keeper would be good. But anyway, let's get into it as we invite Curitiba to the Majestoso. It's a side we know pretty well. They finished second behind us in Serie B last season. And Curitiba, from the city of Curitiba, which is about 300 miles south, are also a very old side. They are known as Grandfather Coxer, as they're the oldest football club in their area. In fact, their mascot is an old man, which I like that. It's got a city gent feel to it for any Bradford fans. They've got one title to their name, which is one more than we have, which they won in 1985, but we're going to dad dick them here by wearing our throwback shirt. We are the older club, we're the club with the most history. So, get in line, pay some respect, pay your dues. Ivan again on the downward arrow, that is happening a lot. What is his form like? 5 form, that's not that bad. We've got players with worse form than him. That is a real shame. 92 team spirit, though, is looking great. I don't think we need to make any more changes here. I don't think Lucas Claro has done enough to necessarily start. Bruno Avini has made mistakes, but he's also had really obviously great games, so I think we keep him as it is. Matthias won't play if Pedro Castro's on better form. Other than that, I think we can keep things as they are. Curitiba have got a 59 rated keeper. That's good. Got some decent players. That's a useful formation. 3 attacking midfielders. Pretty positive stuff there. But at the Majestoso, you would think we would have enough. Let's get into it. So back at the Majestoso in Campinas, the city of eternal night. They only ever come out at night, these Ponte Britanos. And they've been enjoying a lot of success here. Of course they have. And I think... Oh, no, we have lost at home this season already. But we've not lost many. And we've scored a lot of goals. Can Ziggy continue his scoring run? Can we get a second consecutive win under our belts? Let's go. Where's Fernando now? Sprays the ball out wide to Abner. Need to get that connection going with Mauro Jr. Thiago Real, that's clever. Asano fouled their edge of the box, surely. No, we'll take our time here. It's a soft one, but 18 minutes in, we've created very little. And a Jimmy Quids free kick goal now would be much appreciated. Because Curitiba have been pretty tight with it so far. That could be alright. Oh, gets the deflection off the wall. Takes the sting out of it. Nearly 20 minutes on the clock, and we've not really done much to write home about yet. Fernando. Madison dropped deep there. Did well to link play. And now Mauro Jr. We've not seen enough of him do that recently, but that's really well slipped through to Kuma Asano. Marillison just gets the shot away. Could fall to Asano. Doesn't. Didn't really get the purchase on that he would have wanted. Oh, Bruno Avini's done really well there. Arnaldo, ball into Marillison, looks for the back heel. Doesn't pull it off. Starting to turn the screw here. Starting to make possession into chances. Mauro Jr.'s touch away from Savio is a great one. Low ball in, looking for Marillison near post. Doesn't fall. Arnaldo will follow it up. It's blocked. They're defending very strongly here. We're not able to find a way through so far. Mauro Jr. Need a bit of magic from him to get this game going. We've not got much going at the moment. You'll find Abner here. That's well worked. Abner's ball in, a looping one. Marillison's there! And the tall header from Ziggy Marley. And, well, it's time for another one. Getting Ziggy with it. No. No. Getting Ziggy with it. No. No. Getting Ziggy with it. No. I mean, that's an easy one. That is an easy chant. It doesn't involve much in the way of thinking. There's no rhythm needed. What a lovely header that is. The Curitiba centre-back. Disappointed, as rightly he should be. It's good work from Abner and Maro Jr. linking up down that left-hand side. And that is a tall header. A Cristiano Ronaldo-esque leap there. And Ziggy gets another goal. And there we are, half-time here at the Majestoso. And it's been smooth sailing, really, against one of our old Serie B rivals. They've yet to have a shot. We've not created a lot, but we've been firmly in control of this first half. And Ziggy with another goal. He just doesn't stop scoring. What a leap that was. I believe they are calling him the Brazilian Tim Cahill. I mean, actually, how many times have I made a Tim Cahill reference when we scored a header? In the history of this channel, I would say somewhere in the low teens. Anyway, second half. Let's get a second. Let's kill this off. Oh, how has he got through there? Rodrigo. Ivans. Oh, not dealt with that at all. Fucking hell. Not the start we needed to this second half. It's easily one back there. Oh, Ibanez had to get something on that there. And Ivan out too slowly. It's a good finish in the end to beat the keeper on poor form today. That's poor. That's really poor. Managed nothing in the first half. Bloody hell, Igor. Get the ball under control. Oh, that's a really poor ball. Ibanez there with the mistake again. Can't win it back again. No, Rodrigo's shot is blocked. And suddenly, Curitiba are the team with the momentum. That's a great ball to Luzinho if he can keep this in. The chance to put a ball into the box. Ibanez heads away this time. And Luis Fernando takes that down very coolly. And can find Maro Jr. now in space. The attacking midfielder will drive forward here. He's got Ziggy on one side. He's chosen to go alone. Oh, that's awful. Awful decision making. Had a couple of really good opportunities to slip in both Asano and Ziggy there. Didn't take them. Oh, that's poor. That's poor. That's easy. That is easy. They just couldn't deal with the high press. And Ziggy gets his brace today. And that's some smart centre-forward play. And very much appreciated by Zico. Just look at the press here. It's the preemptive press from Asano in there, forcing the defender. They've been absolutely dedicated to playing their way out from the back today, but we've had their number, really. It's a great press there. Takuma Asano putting the number 15 under pressure. Ziggy already knew where that was going. And one-on-one, he just pokes it outside of the right boot. Gets his second today. And all I can say is, I wanna really, really, really wanna Ziggy, yeah. That's the worst chant ever. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's the end of this channel. Right, see you later. Abner into Maro Jr. And then releases the left back who steps inside. He's so dangerous. Ball at feet. Slips one in looking for Asano. It's a good ball. Takuma Asano close by but couldn't get to it. But the clearance is blocked here. Now Abner. Maro Jr. has made a great run. He's into the box here. Can cut inside. Lays it back looking for MLSM. He's on a hat-trick. Just couldn't quite find him. 75 minutes gone though, and it is all Ponte Preta here. Now Maro Jr. pokes it in, looking for Marillison. Just a little bit too much on it. Unlucky, could have killed it off there. Oh, mistake after mistake here. And that's not the ball we wanted, but Arnaldo's going to get to it. Whips an early one in. It's a dangerous one. Marillison's up for it. Igor can keep it alive. Still Igor. Thiago Real gets the effort in. It's very sloppy here. We need a third. So Abner will play no further part in this. Diego Renan is on and will take this short free kick. Looking for Mabele, the substitute. And he almost scores with his first touch of the game. Pedro Castro also on for Maro Jr., who's not had a great game, to be honest. He's had a lot of the ball. Not a huge amount of end product. Sort of involved in the first goal, but struggling to find the early form that he showed. Corner here. It's going to be Pedro Castro to whip it in. Sano lurking. Fernando should get to this. He does. Plays it back to Igor. Oh, Pedro Castro lets that run away for him, but he'll still get the shot off here with the left. And it's just wide. So not the flashiest game, not our best performance, but we've seen this one out. Now Pedro Castro looks to find a way through, but he doesn't find one, and that is full time here at the Majestoso. It's not an impressive win, but it's 2 more goals for Serie A top scorer, Ziggy Marillison, and yeah, fine, good. This is the sort of performance we should be putting in at home. But at the moment we're showing much better form than a newly promoted side. And actually this could take us now into the top 4, I believe. Mara Jr., as we said during the game, only a 5 from today, did not perform that well. Starting to be slightly concerned about him. I mean, I do try things with him that I certainly wouldn't try with any other players. And 3 or 4 of them will show a pretty poor player rating at the end of the game if they don't pay off. But still, we expected more. But this was the game of the episode that we expected to win. Now we're up against the big guns. And Corinthians stay top of the table after beating Flamengo 1-0. How the Flamengo won the league last season. They came second in 2018. How have they only won 2 games this season? I don't know. We'll find out maybe when we play them. But for now we have a side to deal with who've only lost 1 game this season, only conceded 6 goals in 11 games. And we're away from home. This is going to be a big test. Luckily, we've got a nice long break. And in the meantime, we have a job offer. 100% chance that one of those job offers will be from Corinthians. That's my guess. It almost always is. Let's go and take a look at our messages. Earnings to look at. Yeah, Mara Jr. up to 77. Big stuff from him. Ivan up to 74 as well. Good. Matthias up to 76. Still improving, the famous baby. Ziggy and Asano in the team of the month. And we've had a job offer from Aruz Tung. I don't even know where that is. Okay, I was wrong. No Corinthians for us. Marcinio's back. That's good to hear. Let's concentrate now, because we have a huge game approaching. And it's against what could be considered a local rival. Corinthians can be found only 67 miles north of Campinas, in the city of Sao Paulo, which we're sort of a part of. We're in that Sao Paulo region. A team that I'm sure Ponte Preta will have played many hundreds of times in the 100 and so years that they've been in the same leagues. I think they probably were. I think they probably have been in the same sort of leagues for most of their existence. That's a total guess. But unfortunately, out of the 2 sides, Corinthians have been quite a lot more successful. They've won 7 titles, most recently in 2017, but also 2015, 2011. In fact, all of their titles have come since 1990, so this is a team that has performed very well in recent years. I mean, recent compared to the fact they've been going for 100 years. And they do have, in common with Ponte Preta, the fact that they were started by a small group of railway workers. It does seem that if it wasn't a rowing club, that it must be railway workers. That's how football clubs seem to begin in Brazil. Now, there is a little bit of a rivalry between the 2 sides, but it's not an angry one, from what I can make out. And I think that's probably due to the fact that these are both clubs of the people, not elitist clubs. So they've got a bit of a kindred spirits. Corinthians' real crosstown rivals are Palmeiras, and that rivalry is particularly strong as they were formed by a rebel group of ex-Corinthian players. So yeah, this is a bit of a friendly derby really, that we're close by, but we've got no bad blood. We like each other. But Corinthians, we've been looking at, I'm sure, jealously for the last 50 years, 30 years. Anyway, let's take a look at the sides today. More poor form plaguing us. And Ibanez is going to have to drop out today. Didn't have a great game in the last one, but Claro can come in there. Quidzy on a downward arrow. We've got Marcinio as an option. Gives us a 3-point team spirit here. I'm going to go with it. And I'm going to put Maro in the middle. And everything else will stay the same. Luckily, Abner not badly injured there. Let's take a look at Corinthians. 77 rated strike. A lot of good players here. Lots of good players. Lowest rated player is 70 rated central midfielder. Yeah, they've got options. They've even got the experienced Wagner Love on the bench. And an 81 rated keeper. They're not even playing. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. Marcinio needs to have a good game. Let's remind ourselves. Good on the ball. Quick. Amazing run. Yeah, not a bad finisher though. Marcinio and Maro Jr. should be a pretty difficult duo to deal with, but we'll find out. Let's get into it. So here we are at the cavernous Arena Corinthians, 49,205 capacity. And in this stadium last season, although they only managed to see their side finish 5th in Serie A, they did get to take home the Copa Continental do Brasil, the Brazilian Cup. So they had a bit of silverware last year. They did pretty well. And yeah. Well, we'll find out today. This is a club with a very passionate fan base. Second most supported team in Brazil, apparently. So, should be a loud one, should be an exciting one. Sort of crosstown rival. Let's do it. Oh, Urso does well. We'll keep that in. Lucas Claro across. Gives away the... not a free kick, surely. Yep, it's a free kick. It's essentially a corner here. 11 minutes gone. No opportunities for either side so far. That's a dangerous ball in. Lucas Claro does not deal with that. Oh, fucking hell, Lucas. You could have literally headed that anywhere. How did you get beaten to that one? Ah, not the start we needed. We're behind here to the top of the table side. We need to start strongly. That was not it. Mara Jr. out to Arnaldo, repays the favour. Mara Jr. under a lot of pressure there, puts it into touch. Fuck's sake, Maro. Oh, another mistake there. That is really poor. Takuma Asano in on goal here. Cuts back, sends him for breakfast. Oh, on the left, he can't finish. I mean, it's the work rate of Marison and Asano that does this to defences. Another side that really wanted to pass out from the back. See you later. Oh, and Ziggy was there for the cut across. Should have just looked up. Should have found his man there. Unlucky. Marcinho over this one. Well, now he's made a good run for it. Good fall to Avini here. Back out to Marcinho. Igor now in space. Onto his right. Igor with the effort. Oh, it's a good hit from him. The central midfielder looking for a rare goal. Bruno Avini kept it alive. Marcinho picked out. Igor edge of the box. Through the dummy. Back onto the favoured right. Test the keeper there. We do need to score quickly to get back into this. Arnaldo looking for the short one. Pulled off Urzo, and that's a good ball into Marcinho. He'll look to Kerwan with the left foot. Oh, it's a really great effort on his weaker foot as well. He's just pushed out for a throw in there, but we're putting him under loads of pressure. Nearly half an hour gone. We do need to turn this into a goal. Maro Jr. Loads of time to look up, put a dangerous ball into Asano. Marcinho tries to keep it alive. Oh, just couldn't get it to a black and white shirt there. Come on. Abner over this one. He's seen the run of Maro Jr. Can he keep it in? Here he can. That's great work. Abner then floats one in. Ziggy's there. Lucas Claro's not going to beat Pedrinho to this. We've had loads of pressure, but now with half-time nearly upon us, could be a chance here for the home side. Bruno Avini can't clear it. Lucas Claro can. And that is going to be the end of the first 45. Really disappointing to give away that one opportunity that they were able to take. Not created much really in response, but we looked better after going behind. Got to get an early goal in the second half. Ball into Gustavo's a good one, but Bruno Avini comes... Oh, Bruno, you fucking idiot! No! Bruno! You're shit! Oh, God. Big mistakes from the two centre-backs today. Oh, you fucking had that, mate. And then Lucas Claro. It's like the Chuckle brothers. Oh, Lucas Claro with the mistake for the first. Bruno Avini, huge mistake for the second. They've not deserved a 2-goal lead. We've gifted it to them. Maro Jr. pins back his ears. He's found a bit of space here. Back to Marcinho. Can he thread the needle here into Ziggy? He can. Ziggy can't get the shot off. It's good defending by Gill. And that is a corner, but come on. Ball flighted in. Lucas Claro should be able to deal with that. Somehow manages to head it back to the only Corinthians player within miles. Oh, and Clayson on the turn does really well. This game is slipping away from us. Good ball through, and Clayson will get to this ahead of Arnaldo. Arnaldo gets a good shoulder in. Clayson able to turn back, holds off of Arnaldo. Gets away from, oh, just about fucking everyone. Oh, you are kidding me. And that is 3 here, and that is an incredible solo effort from Clayson. But we had multiple opportunities to get this away. Oh, Luke, oh, you're just not good enough, are you, Fernandez? And Igor, Bruno Avini, half tried to help out. Let's not forget that Arnaldo allowed him to beat him twice. It's over here. It's over. Well, it's absolutely beautifully worked here from Corinthians. If they finish this off, that's about a 40 fucking pass goal. I didn't start commentating for a fair way there. They've just pinged it around. Beautifully worked. Ivan then beaten. It's 4. 4 for the home side today. And Ponte Preta now looking every bit their level against a Serie A big boy. I thought we had more in the tank than this. Thought we were a better side, clearly not. But Bele, that's actually a clever ball. Marillison, tight angle. That might be the first chance we've had in this second half. Trash, absolute trash. Oh, not again. Not 5. Not 5. No, no, no. Oh, Ivan. Sparing our blushes there. Could have easily, should have been 5, really. Oh, dearie me, dearie me. Well, I wouldn't say we were comprehensively outplayed, but we were comprehensively outscored. I mean, pretty even there, but their finishing today, absolutely spot on. We need a second keeper. We need a better centre-back. Definitely. Ibanez is always a miss. Arnaldo, we do need a better right-back. We need a better defensive midfielder. Igor got a 6, but actually he's one of our worst players. And Maro Jr. again. Fucking hell, MJ. I mean, we can't drop you. We've got no other options, but it makes you hark back to the days of Matheus Oliveira and think maybe, could he be doing better? That was a spanking handed out there. That takes us down to 5th. We just need to stay in this position. We need to keep beating the teams at the bottom, keep beating the easy teams, and then just try and maybe draw a couple against our top 6 rivals. But it's very, very close. Botafogo in 9th are only 3 points behind us, so this could move, this could change very, very quickly. But we just need to bounce back against Goiás, a team that we can beat. That was brutal, wasn't it? Okay, back to the drawing board, I think. Got Sao Paulo as well in the next episode. We can bounce back from this. See you in a bit.